Okay, let's get to it. The updates. First, to Egypt. What happened over the weekend? Well, Egypt, of course, the world's most populous Arab country, 83 million people. A massive announcement over the weekend. The Muslim Brotherhood and their leader, Mohammed Morsi, has decided, hey, you know, democracy was cool. We got elected, but it's over now. So the Muslim Brotherhood has now formed a dictatorship over Egypt and the 83 million people. A quick recap of Egypt. It was under a dictatorship from 1981 till 2011 under Hosni Mubarak, who was a pro-West guy. And yeah, it wasn't perfect there, but at least the people had some rights. Religious minorities were protected. Women could go to school, etc. It was a decent place. Tourists could go visit the pyramids. You know, Egypt. It was kind of happening, all right? Then, in 2011, the Arab Spring Revolt. Barack Obama celebrated on TV as all these teenagers on Facebook were in Tahrir Square. Then the media stopped paying attention. Why? Because you and I both knew what was going to happen. Anytime you have radical Islamists in a country and they're going insane, what happens next? Well, they had an election. The Muslim Brotherhood won the election. And now the head of the Muslim Brotherhood this weekend says, hey, I'm a dictator. No more judiciary. And oh yeah, Muslim Brotherhood, we're going to write the new constitution. So that means in the world's most populous Arab country, radical Islamists dream of Sharia law, denying rights for women and Christians. All this is happening as we speak. And to boot, they continue to get $1.5 billion of United States taxpayer money. Interesting that we're financing the radical Islamist dream. Let's talk about what happened today in Egypt. Hundreds of thousands of people are rioting in the streets. They're storming the residence of the dictator, Mohammed Morsi. This is now the second revolution to the previous revolution of just 2 years ago. Yet for some reason, the mainstream media is not covering this revolution, but they covered the past one. Why is that? Well, this second revolution that's going on today in Egypt is actually a wonderful thing. These people in the streets have got it right finally, so I want to celebrate them. For the first time ever, people are standing up against radical Islam and their own countries. We often wonder, well, where are the good Islamists to stand up against the radicals? It's happening today in Egypt. We must support them, but for some reason, they're taking to the streets today, yet Barack Obama hasn't come out with a pronouncement. 2 years ago when they went to the streets, Obama was celebrating them. The Muslim Brotherhood came to power. But now that the people are fighting back against the radical Islamists, I said, where's Barack Obama? Where is the liberal media in celebrating this? They're nowhere. We should be thankful to the Egyptian people for what they're doing in the streets today. Now, as far as the liberal media, once again, they put the current dictator of the Muslim Brotherhood, Mohammed Morsi, on the cover of Time magazine 2 weeks ago, celebrating this guy.